Next addition to this podcast is going to be podcast mics, one each.
Mics.
That is the next
Ideally
stage.
stands, but I actually think after seeing Jamo and Dylan,
No, that was the old video.
yeah, I know, but that to me is actually fine.
I literally said that to you, and you were like,
I did.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Did I? I don't remember it, actually. I don't actually remember that conversation.
When we were trying to discuss it, and I said, why don't we just hold the shotgun mics? And you're like, why on earth would you hold it? Why on earth would you hold it?
Why don't we actually, now thinking about it? We've got that other one, but it's got the dodgy cable.
Anyway.
But yeah, I mean, how much are they? We should definitely look into
Like 60 quid for two.
the handheld ones. I thought they were the...
Well, no, I think you...
No, because that's impractical, for example, like if you go to uni and there's nowhere to do that, and you've got this big stand for it all, whereas that, you could literally sit on the edge of your bed.
Yeah, but that looks shitty.
I genuinely wouldn't mind sitting here like this. And then you can sort of talk into a bit like this.
Yeah, I think that looks...
Because a lot more
that
freedom.
looks bad. Freedom is if it was just here, and you could just talking, could check stuff, talking. That's freedom, mate. Quite literally more free than having a hand occupied.
Yeah, maybe. But I think they'd be a lot cheaper.
I'm going to turn up the recording level.
What you're doing right now. Look at the way you're straddling that.
I'm going to try and turn up the recording level. Right, anyway.
To you.
Anyway, should we get on with
I'm
it?
further from the mic as well, it seems.
Well, yeah, you're leant back.
But what happens, how far away are you when you lean back?
Well, I'm just not going to lean back.
At all?
Because
I think if we're thinking of leaning back, we can sort of move it closer, can't we? If we're thinking
no,
about
because I think that increases the angle. So you're too sideways.
You think
to be in front of it.
Podcast 5, you'd think we'd have this sorted out now, wouldn't you?
Okay.
Podcast number 5, how's it hoeing? Number 1 podcast in the UK. Number 1 podcast in the world right now, at the moment, hottest. What's that? You said nearly hit 900 views. Yep. Was it? Or 900 views?
905.
905 views on our first podcast 4 weeks ago. I mean, 5 weeks ago now, come on, whatever. Proof that it's growing, proof that we're growing, proof that we're taking over the internet. So, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on from that.
Okay, well, you do some speaking.
Okay.
Well, you do the speaking.
Okay, well, I'm on two minds. I either go like the video, subscribe to the channel, tune in every night, Monday to Friday, if you want to watch us talk. Or I could do another.
Well, you've already done it.
So exactly.
There's you did it on purpose.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. So now
double entendre.
Romeo's double entendre, double-edged sword.
What is that?
Idiom.
He who slices the pear gets the apple.
Nah, not.
No. And yeah, well, where are you going to go with that?
Romeo's getting castrated on Monday.
Bollocks gone.
By the way, if I'm sat like this and you're all the way back there, the volume difference in us on when you're watching this.
Yeah, but when we're like this,
I don't mind that.
It's sort of two friends sitting in a tree. They might kiss when we're this close.
What?
You not seen that TikTok?
No.
I hate that you haven't seen any TikToks.
My screen time... Okay, well, we can talk about that. Okay, since you're saying it. My screen time average,
I
daily
think
average...
what we need to learn for podcasts, you don't need to announce what we're going to talk about, just let it flow.
Well, okay.
Okay, well, so now this has been mentioned, I think I can bring this up. Just do it, bud.
Well,
it's a conversation.
Well, okay, considering I did start speaking about Romeo and then you said something, it would be then weird for me to go, my screen time average on TikTok...
No, it wouldn't have been weird, because I mentioned TikTok, and then you announced, well, since you mentioned it... Well... What is it that I interrupted Romeo with?
That was a normal thing to say.
Why did we suddenly swap from Romeo?
Because you said it was like two guys thinking they might kiss in a tree house? In a tree?
Something like that, I can't remember the sound. You know, they might kiss. And it's like, no, they won't. They might.
Nah. Anyway.
So, finish something. Finish the TikTok, your screen time.
Well, I was sort of trying to.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to move on to Romeo.
My daily... For someone who is meant to...
Take the talk.
For someone who's meant to tick the top, my daily screen time on it is 4 minutes. Average.
Yeah, mine would probably be a little bit more than that, but not much more.
Oh.
Which...
I thought you pride yourself on knowing TikTok.
I do.
You don't.
I know a lot of the sounds. I know
you don't. You know a lot of the sounds.
What a claim. I know.
You probably know about 10% of them.
I know... Like the big, if someone says something like a viral TikTok, I probably know it.
Well, I suppose you would if it was a viral TikTok.
Well, you didn't. Yeah, but I don't TikTok. For anyone who TikToks a little bit, you would know the viral TikToks, surely.
I've got something quite interesting in line, which I could then talk about because you mentioned your screen time.
Please.
My phone stopped giving me the information, and I don't know what this is about.
I'm still okay.
So
I'm still waiting for the quite interesting.
Well, this is the interesting bit. It says that I've got 1 second average daily, and it's on settings. So that's the interesting bit. And I was wondering, do you have an answer for why?
I don't have an answer for that. It is quite interesting. I suppose it's strange that it's clearly still recording something.
Because it's telling me I'm on settings.
Because it said you're on settings.
But only for uno secondo.
Yeah, that is a bit strange actually. Stranger than I have more of a sort of feeling towards that than I thought I was going to have.
It's actually the strangest thing here is that you actually got any feeling from that at all, because I said it more of a joke, really.
Yeah.
So that I think is the strangest bit that we can.
Anyway. Going back to what's happening in our life. Romeo's getting his the snip on Monday.
Yeah, Mum's shitting it, isn't she?
She is very snip.
She keeps he's getting his bollocks chopped.
Talk to me, bud.
Well, you know it, and I feel like I'm acting.
Talk to me, right?
Okay, so Mum's shitting it over it. She keeps stroking him. So you've seen it, so I don't know what I'm telling you.
I haven't seen it.
She keeps stroking him, going, "Oh, should we postpone it? Should we
does she?
it?" Yeah. What do you mean, does she?
I'm playing there.
Okay, well, I don't like it. Why does it seem dimmer?
Doesn't matter. We're using softer lights today.
Don't you feel weird right now? This is like the most mature conversation we've ever had since like this podcast. It feels like the most professional conversation we've ever had. Do you know what I mean? No bickers. Like it's just flowed. It's flowed almost too nice. I'm waiting for a fuck up. Do you know what I mean?
To be honest, mate, it's because I'm a little bit dazed. I'm a bit out of it today.
Also so on the lash last night, weren't we? Painted town red. What's that?
What?
What's that?
What?
On your thumb. Smiley face.
Smiley face.
Lovely. Why did you do that?
Oh, I had a Sharpie in my hand.
You did a smiley face.
And a smiley
That's
face.
Lovely.
Stop. Don't trail off on conversation just because you can. I think you should still try and stick on. Go back to we've got painting town red.
We've got to try and fill 40 minutes.
How are we painting town red? I got a lot to talk
with
about.
No topic. You do.
Well, we're just talking about our life, and you're stopping it.
So yeah, last night we painted town red.
Say that I had a couple of mates back from uni, so we had a little drink with them out.
Wish I could tell you about it.
COVID.
Can't remember a thing. Can remember it all clear as day actually. Really fun, lovely night, lovely to catching up with mates again. But yeah, a little bit dazed today. Tracky weather. Clearly not for him though. You're whatever the weather, you'll make yourself look nice, won't you? That is something that I need to learn. Go on then. So you got lots of things to talk about. Let's hear it.
Well, to be honest, if you editing this and you just cut the tiny bit of conversation we've had about me trying to get in this conversation about Romeo getting the snip, it's probably about 20 seconds. I was gonna.
What's your point there?
I was gonna explain why he got booked in for the snip.
Well, you're gonna give some bizarre reason.
There's that one event reason that made everyone want to do it.
Oh, well, we can talk about that, but that isn't.
Oh, can I talk about that? Okay, thanks. So stop.
All dogs get neutered.
You're stopping.
All dogs get neutered.
That's so untrue.
Okay, not all.
We weren't ever. Okay, so we weren't ever planning on getting Romeo neutered, but
we literally were.
We weren't, because we were gonna breed him.
Yeah, but if we were only not gonna do it if we were gonna breed him.
Anyway, so the other day, Mum was brushing her teeth in her bathroom, in her sink, brushing her teeth in her room, which has a sink.
Got there in the end.
And she happened to look over to Romeo, who was led. Romeo's our dog, for those of you who don't know. Romeo was led on his back and on her bed. And she was just brushing his teeth, looking over, and sort of as she happened to look over, he was sort of like jiggled a little bit.
No, when she first noticed the.
Oh, okay. So he had like a very solidified area.
Had a big old erection.
He had,
but more than
a mighty rod.
She said more than she'd ever seen.
So he was in full bloom down there, basically, and
like pinnacle bloom.
Like he was nearly sort of
putting us to shame
in the atmosphere sort of area, and he, as she's brushing teeth, looks over, and then he just erupts, apparently.
Erupts.
Explodes everywhere, all over himself, all over the sheets, and he's asleep.
A wet dream.
So he fucking basically jizzed the shit out of Mum's bed, and then woke up, all jumped and dazed and confused, and Mum was like, that can't be happening, multiple times. But since then, he's been no harm to anyone.
It was a complete freak accident. He literally was just having a lovely
literally
dream.
the first 2 years of his life's build-up, I'd imagine so.
Yeah, and then it fucking blew. But I don't know, do any of you have any dogs? I've never heard anyone's dog have a wet dream like that. Our friend's dog used to like constantly leak jizz, didn't it?
A little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, but a little bit, no explosions. Whereas apparently this was a fucking. They had to take the they took the duvet to dry cleaners. Had to get it all professionally cleaned. Couldn't stand it. So that's funny. That's something that happened in our lives recently.
So yeah, that led to Romeo's castration getting booked in, but Mum's being a bit worried about it. So hopefully that all goes well.
We were just worried about him changing his personality, weren't we? I was trying to tell Mum that his personality was going to change to try and get it unbooked.
Yeah. Well, I just really want to breed him.
Yeah.
I really, really want a little puppy. But I also do think that if we can't keep a puppy, then I don't think we should breed him, because there's enough puppies in the world. There doesn't need to be another group. But I would love
A little
to
Romeo.
keep one.
And then another topic, you said you had lots. It was.
I did have some in my mind when we were setting up. So the title of this video is things going on in our lives right now.
Oh yes. Well, may I
Yeah,
take the floor on this
of
one?
course. Do you want to lean forward? Well, now you're leaning back.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
oh,
you're
should we
talking-
just
you're
swap
about
when
to
we
talk.
speak? Well, I could just if we're going there.
Did I literally not say that
No,
at the beginning?
no, but-
we're not going there. We're not going there because I still will be talking. Like right now, you can hear me. So
Okay. Yeah. So, what day is this? It's Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
2 days next week. Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday and Wednesday.
night, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, so Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so hopefully we'll get one out Tuesday as well. Should do, yeah.
We're leaving Tuesday night.
Yeah, so Wednesday and Thursday there will not be a Ho2 video. We basically might try and do stay active on our social media or something, but we're working with Dad. We're basically going on holiday, aren't we?
Yeah. So for those of you who also don't know, our dad is a photographer, and we camera assist him on when he needs it, basically. And obviously jobs have been pretty fucking scarce during lockdown. But as we're coming out of lockdown, a few more things are being booked, and there's a 2-day shoot in London. To be honest, we're just looking forward to going and stay in a hotel.
Yeah,
aren't
we get to go stay in a hotel. You know, we get the
Hopefully, there's a nice like full English in the morning.
hopefully, yeah. Have we looked at the hotel at all?
Nah, might be worth looking up.
Pool? There wouldn't be a pool, surely.
Surely not.
Not in London. Like that, is there?
There probably are hotels with pools in London.
I'd imagine there are pools in London.
Is there? Is that a thing?
Probably, but not in the one we're gonna stay at. I doubt, because the food, the breakfast food is a deal breaker for me.
The first time I tried a
black pudding,
yeah, on a shoot,
work shoot,
away shoot.
That time when we got those cardboard boxes.
Lush. Wait, what?
That it was
What, when we were upstairs in that apartment?
no. What?
When we kept getting delivery and stuff to the apartment upstairs
I don't know what you're saying to me.
for Doc.
I can't remember, but I was seriously disappointed. It was like BAP in a box. That was seriously disappointing.
I don't know. It was one that we ordered
When
in.
Nicky broke his arm.
It was one that we ordered in.
No. This was one of the breakfasts that the hotel offered.
To be honest, I honestly don't
Yeah.
know.
Anyway, that was exciting, but
What?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know what I was going to say.
That's right,
I
mate.
had something in my head that I wanted to say.
Fine, it's fine.
Damn it, think, Oscar. Yeah, I just like staying in hotels. Oh yeah, the free little coffee bits that you get in your hotel room.
Yeah?
I'm a bitch with them. I literally I take them every time. I literally take all of them.
What do they call them? I want to say
Commodity.
complimentaries. I was going to say free-ities.
Well, it could be. They are free teas, aren't they?
They are technically free-ities.
They're free teas. That's what they are, because the little tea bags.
Well, I usually go for the coffee.
Well, I literally take all of it and I put it in my bag, and I've literally got shitload. I've got some on my bedside table. which I don't touch. I don't know why I take it. I think, I might as well take it. Make
Greedy.
some later. Greedy.
You
won't do it this time.
Yeah, you do shit that contradicts, like, you contradict values that you say you have, and
Go
then you
on.
do shit.
Expand on that.
Like, I don't want to get into it, but your opinion on if you won the lottery, and then all of a sudden you're just taking shit that you don't need. Why can't the next person have the coffee?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I know, exactly. It's inconsistent with your value.
I've
It's ingrained in you. That's what I'm saying, though. It wasn't conscious. It's
okay,
ingrained.
So you actually can't relate anything to me winning the lottery.
Well, no, you can break it down to the level of you've got coffee at home. You don't need more coffee.
But it's not.
The lottery is you've got money. You don't need more money.
No. It's the absolute excess. For those.
Oscar, you just said you've got a shitload on your bedside table. That is absolute excess.
Because for those who don't know, we've had a year-long debate about what we'd do if we won the lottery. And I said that if I won the lottery...
I think you were whispering that here.
If I said that I won the lottery, I would give a large majority of it out to charity, away to people who need it more than me, if it was a large sum. And then Luca always relates that back to going, so if you found 20 quid on the street, then why don't you give it just away? And like this with the coffees. We ran out of coffee at home. We ran out of coffee at home the other day, actually. I could have come up here and got some. So he always tries to relate other things to this, but the lottery thing it's an anomaly in the sense that if I got 50 million, I would still probably keep 25 million. But do you know what I mean? But I'm giving out 25 million.
But you didn't say that. You keeping 25 million is the first time I've heard of it.
Well, if I won 50 million,
that's the first I've heard of it, mate.
I'd probably keep half if I won.
That
50.
is the right.
No,
so
no,
the more it gets, listen. So you saying you'll keep half and give away half when it's 50 million? That's fair. I can now understand that. But you going, if I won 10k, I'd give away 9k.
I never said that.
You said all you do is keep a grand for yourself.
No, I didn't.
You did,
because this was never in question on such a small sum. It was always like millions. I never would have said
you
10k. 10k.
No,
50.
Give me 50%, mate. Yeah, that's fair. I think
a lot of people
would do that.
It's not always 50%. It wouldn't always be 50%.
A lot of people do that.
If I won 50k, I'd keep more than 25k.
Oh, you keep more than 25k?
Yeah, if it was only k, mate, that 50k get your house. Get a mortgage for your house. That's it.
But okay. You now are changing your argument.
No, I'm not.
And exactly. I knew you're too stubborn to agree with that.
I'm not. That's always been
exactly.
my point.
So there's no point having this conversation because now I agree with you. But the reason I didn't agree with you back then, you had to have a different opinion because I agree with you now. But I so strongly disagreed with you back then, and I can tell you why. Is because you said you don't need the money at all, and a homeless person will need it more than you. So you'll give all away, maybe keep $1,000, maybe. That is literally your argument. I know, and that's why I said there's no way you do that. But now you're saying you keep 50, that you keep 50% or 25.
It's not always 50%.
Well, you keep a large sum for yourself. You just said if you won 50k, you keep all of it.
Actually,
So you completely changed it. I win, you lose.
What I said
that was a conversation.
What I actually always said was that I would keep enough to help my family and myself.
You didn't.
First.
You didn't, mate. You didn't because your family and yourself first, mate. I would be in agreement with you then. But you were adamant that you were going to be giving it away, keeping like $1,000 for yourself because you didn't need it. And in which case, that's what I was so against. But fair.
Peach tea, Pepsi. Is there something in that Pepsi can?
No.
Empty.
Yeah.
Disgusting, mate. Clean your room. Peach tea. You've been drinking out of it.
Yeah.
Drinking out of it.
I did last night when I came in. I just
swigged.
I had to. I honestly had to, mate. I couldn't resist it.
So selfish,
mate.
Lipton iced tea.
I could not resist that last night. I was so parched.
Luca goes into the kitchen and fucking grabs whatever he sees and just brings it up, but not like a packet or something. Like he's bought a whole He's bought the whole Lipton iced tea up here.
To be honest,
and it's not even. It's half drunk. Why'd you pour a cup and bring it up?
It will get finished.
Pour a sippy cup.
It will get finished equally.
Yeah, we'll do, but by you. Whereas if it was downstairs, everyone could have some.
Well, I'll put another one on the order.
That's not the same.
Why isn't it the same?
I'm having some now.
Exactly. That's the issue. You get food envy. If I didn't have it in my room, you wouldn't be drinking it.
Yes, I fucking would. If this was in the fridge, if this was in the fridge, I would be having it every day. That's the best.
Okay.
That's the best.
Anyway, going back to is the title shit's going on in our life or just a normal conversation?
Wait, the title just a normal conversation?
Like you remember the first example, like first suggestion I said was like what an average conversation looks like. What should we do? What's going on in our life? Can you give us more?
Yeah.
Okay.
So say what's going on in your life. Well,
are you gonna let me talk?
yeah, I could think of something going on in your life.
Well, I was gonna say. I was going to say that a lot of people going back to uni. We've been able to hang out with a couple people.
It's not really going on in our lives. We're not going back to uni.
Well, yeah, it's going to mean that we're not going to be able to go out to the park and play football as much.
Well, we still could if you ever wanted to do it with me alone.
I do not.
Let's try and think of stuff that's going on in each other's lives.
Were you about to say, okay.
No, I don't think I can say what I was going to say, actually.
Okay.
And since I can't remember to edit this later, I'm not even going to ask. Well, can you think of anything? Again, lips to the bottle. I saw it.
Lip to the bottle, but I
don't want your lips to the bottle. See how I did it? No lips.
I fucking drank from it last night, so I don't see what the issue is.
Can you think of anything? Well, I suppose germs die off, don't they, after a while?
I can't think of things. Nearly sold out of our t-shirts, which was incredible.
One left.
So, for those of you who don't know, you probably all do know, we've tried creating a little clothing brand and selling, not Ho Twin merch, but clothes in accordance with the Ho Twins. It's called Ho Twin Clothing. And we only produced 27. Our thought process was, we'll create a limited amount, because for starters, we don't know how many we're going to sell. Secondly, we wanted it to be limited edition. We wanted the people that bought it to feel like they were special for buying it, basically. So we bought 30. Oscar's kept one that we'll share, and we gave one to our dad. And then one got given in the giveaway to Jade. Jade Mahone? Mahon or something.
Mahoon.
And then 27 were on sale. And in the first day, about 20 sold.
25 in 24 hours.
What?
In 24 hours, 25
No, because we only sold the 26th yesterday.
Yes.
So you've always said we sold out in 2 days.
No, in 24 hours we sold 25 of them.
Okay, so in 24
and then
hours.
there's 2 left for sale, and then yesterday we sold one, shipped it off to Belfast.
So if anyone is watching and wants a small black t-shirt with some funky, stylish lettering on it in Chinese,
get on that. Because, I mean, it might be sitting there for a while, but it might not. And if you fit a small and you want it, get it, because they're not going to be made again. But someone asked, multiple people asked actually, about hoodies. And are we going to do t-shirts as well, or just do a hoodie next time?
And then do the t-shirt after?
Yeah, sort of spread it.
Yeah, could do. Yeah, let's do that, yeah.
Okay, so actually, confirmed, you heard it here.
Ho Twin Clothing will be bringing out a hoodie in, should we say next month? A month? Because that way, because people just bought t-shirts, so they might not want to buy another t-shirt, but hoodies, and these hoodies are fucking sick as well.
Yeah.
Ho Twin Clothing is dropping a hoodie next month. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss out.
That's better actually, because then profit didn't cover but
and then you get the t-shirt for the summer month after. So we've got these 2 sick designs lined up. I'm not going to release them yet. I'm not going to release them.
Are we going to get it? It would be so cool to get the lettering
embroidered,
wouldn't it?
It would,
but I mean, the thing is, so we're of 2 minds, because we want to produce real sick quality stuff, and obviously you can like print on Champion hoodies, for example, which would be sick. Like Champion hoodies are really like nice hoodies, obviously. Then obviously that ups the price for you lot, because obviously it ups the price for us.
Significantly ups the price.
Yeah, and there's a fine line, because I'd much rather produce stuff that is like really sick that people want to wear, but at the same time, I want to make it accessible and affordable. Do you know what I mean? We probably wouldn't go and spend like upwards of like no more than 50.
I would spend 60 quid on this jumper.
60 quid on this.
It's
jumper.
so cool.
It is, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you couldn't if we were just doing shit quality hoodies. Like they're going to have to be.
Well,
they're gonna have to be good hoodies.
We wouldn't charge 60 quid if we're only spending.
If it's like a Champion hoodie, I would
yeah, exactly. So I think we go quality over quantity.
Well, I think we need to find out though, because see if people are willing to spend 60.
They honestly will be. You'll be silly not to.
Yeah, they're
sick. So yeah, t-shirts, clothing stuff, exciting things. That is exciting for us. I'm very, very happy that that's gone.
I was saying the other day, like...
Talk to me, bud. Talk to me.
Okay, well, I was saying the other day... Well, but you say this, but then someone said this, we were talking, they were like, oh, actually, maybe you do need to talk about it to the camera. So maybe I'll do this.
Do this.
Okay, so I was actually saying the other day that I found that since starting the channel and the page and stuff and the TikTok and whatever, the biggest form of compliment has been people buying, like essentially random people buying our clothing. That to me has been the coolest the coolest form of the highest of compliments in my opinion.
Yes and no. For honestly, for me, I want these clothes to be something that people want to wear regardless of who made them. So you were saying a compliment from us. I would hope anyone wants to buy these t-shirts. If we're not designing a design that everyone wants to wear, then we're not doing it right.
Yeah, but at the same time, if we just randomly started like just out of nowhere and tried selling these, I don't think they would have sold as quickly.
Yeah, obviously we've luckily got a platform for it, but the compliment is that they like the design, not that they like us, is what I'm saying.
Well, you don't know their intention of buying.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's obviously a compliment if they like us, but I would hope it's because they like the design.
So you don't care about them liking us?
I would say the clothing is separate to my channel because
it's not much, but it does say Ho Twins on it.
Yeah, but it's in Chinese, so
Chinese gives a fuck. It could say rat's ass.
It could say that.
It could say, well, there's something else it could say maybe.
Doorknob.
It could say mouldy chair.
Yeah, it literally could say anything like that.
Probably wouldn't say mouldy chair though, would it?
No, don't be silly. So, yes, that's a significant milestone in our life at the moment. Very happy with it, and I'm really excited to see where that can go. A few pointers I'd make for next time. Female models on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Not enough female buyers. No more pointers. More extra larges.
Especially when it comes to hoodies now. No one wants a small hoodie. Lips to it again, not carrying the fucking
you just drank half of it, mate, so that's mine now.
I had 2 little gulps.
2 little gippies.
Yeah, female models.
What else going on in your life, mate? How you doing?
Okay, let me think. What's going on in my life? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good. Oh, that's what we should have done today. We should have done that interview idea.
No, I said I think that's a little video.
Another. Okay, what is going on in my life?
Are you liking making videos still? Are you still enjoying it?
Yeah, I am actually. And I tell you what, I really like doing podcasts. Multiple reasons. I'll start from the top of this. Not in order, but I may as well start at A reason. A reason. No editing. Editing is fun, but it's tedious. Can be fun.
Part of the job.
Can be fun. When you try really it can be fun. But reason number 2. I like talking. There's way more freedom in what we do. Like when we make short videos, we think about it. We go and we don't want to make it too long. I literally could not be further from needing a cough right now.
Well, why are you talking about that?
Clear.
Why are you talking about that?
What do you mean?
I'm
not talking like that.
I'm not talking like that.
I'm not.
I'm
absolutely not talking like that.
No, I'm absolutely not talking like that.
I clearly
Why are
sound
you
quite
sounding
sexy
like this?
Yeah, freedom of talk. We don't have to ever restrict ourselves. We don't have to. Luke often has to pause, write down a joke, rehearse the joke, say the joke. Whereas on this, it's raw. There's no pre-planning or anything. Other reasons why I like the podcast, I get to spend 40 minutes sat next to my best friend, and that doesn't happen very much. You see us on the videos, and that's like what 10-15 minutes next to each other filming the video, and then we're just off editing.
Next to each other down the table though.
Yeah, but he didn't really talk to me. And then here, I'll just get to chat to him for 40 minutes at least. So, you know, really nothing to complain about there. Other reasons. Do you have any reasons why you like the podcast? You don't really like doing it, do you?
I enjoy the podcast.
I've got another reason.
I personally like a bit more structure to the videos.
So I think I do. Obviously, the other videos are funnier if I'd watched them. The other shorter ones are funnier in my opinion. But this, I think, it's
I like
it's
how real
charming.
this is.
It's
I like
nice.
how real this is,
It's nice
for
seeing
sure.
a serious insight into some people's lives.
And I think because of the longer, the unedited, you get there's more fluctuation in our personalities. Some weeks will come out really excitable, and some weeks like today, Oscar's a chill, mellow dude like Snoop Dogg over here, and
Come on, bro.
that's reality for you. That is some days you wake up and you're a little bit
Dazed,
unfocused, a little bit unfocused on the day. But the beauty of doing it is that
That is almost the idea, though.
it's exactly
For us, the podcast was for you to see a raw version of the Ho Twins, and you know it's nice. People are constantly they're coming up to us. They go, "You do the funny ones. Be the funny ones. You're funny. Do."
And then they always have to ask us, "Are you really that funny all the time?"
And we go, to be honest, no. You've got to check the podcast, and you'll see. We're probably funny for about 5% of this, aren't we? They always come, do the thing, aren't they? Do the thing. We have to go, arrivederci. Mwah. That's our thing, isn't it?
The light just turned off, by the way.
There isn't another battery for it, so.
Okay, Oscar has one job after we pack away, set up. I set up, I pack down, I go, Oscar, can you charge the blue light batteries? He has all week to charge them. And he didn't. And now
I didn't have all week to charge them actually because we filmed on Thursday.
But if you charged all 4 last Monday, then we would have had it.
Yeah, we would have, wouldn't we, in an ideal world. But actually, I don't have the charger in my room anymore, and I don't know where that's gone. So
In the red tray downstairs.
So there you go. There's your answer. If you're so knowledgeable about where the charger is, why didn't you put the batteries on charge?
Not my job. Okay. So yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot.
I've recently my question to you earlier on was, are you still enjoying doing YouTube, making videos and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Question to me.
So I'm answering it too, you twat. I was explaining it actually. For me, having this through lockdown has been a godsend. Not because of you always are keen to sort of say like, without it we wouldn't be working so hard, blah, blah, blah. But actually it gives us purpose every single day. And even now, for me, I've stopped obsessing over views and shit. And
you're just a real one now.
What?
You're just a real one now. It's just
no.
Yeah. What do you mean?
What I'm saying is that when
you know,
what I'm saying,
the fucking view shit behind me.
What I'm saying is
Get 300 views on a YouTube video. Fuck that shit, mate. I'm over it.
What I'm saying is actually it's been perfect because we every single day you wake up, go downstairs, have a coffee, edit for a couple hours, and it just gives you so much structure to the day. Through lockdown, where you get locked inside for 3 months, like.
What honestly, yeah. What do you
exactly?
do?
I don't know. I literally think I would have gone like insane without it.
If I didn't have it, I literally think I would. I think I would actually sit in front of the TV, and sort of work out really slowly for like 4 or 5 hours a day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's because on our days off, that's literally what I do anyway.
Yeah.
I'll probably get the equivalent of an hour's workout in over about 5-6 hours.
Yeah. That's exaggerated.
Honestly, when do we have a day off?
So hold on, you get an hour workout over 6 hours, which means you're working out 10 minutes. 10 minutes every hour.
No, I'm not
Exactly.
working because I'm not working for 10 minutes straight. I'm probably working 2 minutes every. Not even 2 minutes, probably a minute every.
You're lying, mate. Yeah, there's no way that's humanly possible to stay in doing that for six
Okay,
hours.
4 hours. Better.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, YouTube has been godsend in the sense that it's given us structure. routine, purpose. That's why I'm not caring about the views, because it's
There's other things.
it's
now.
ready. There's other things. There's other aspects of it that are helping.
Yeah.
And it's helping with my
Which
day.
actually, honestly, honest
What's
to,
me?
to God, which would be my advice to any of you lot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I suppose we're coming out of lockdown in 2 days, aren't we? But literally start a YouTube channel. Start doing a YouTube channel, a TikTok.
Anything.
Well,
I want to learn I want to learn an ollie.
I think is I seriously think doing something where other people are involved. So even if you've got 5 people following you, it's more motivation to actually get up and do something. Doing your own personal project at home, whatever it be, learning a skill. There's no, like, if you are motivated to do it, brilliant. But there is no motivation there. It's like, oh, I could learn a skill, I could not. As soon as you've got people behind, I mean, Molly Johnson, who was, if you haven't seen it, we did a YouTube video with her. The reason she's got like fucking how many followers on Instagram now, personal trainer and stuff now. The reason she succeeded, that she said, was because she started like this Instagram, and it made her work harder for it. I've absolutely no idea what I'm talking about.
I think you were saying
Do something
that
with an audience. Do something with an audience. It will motivate you more, for sure. Or learn a skill, but whatever. Learn an ollie. To be fair, shall we? I do want to learn how to skateboard.
You want to learn how to skateboard so you can wear baggy trousers. You like the lifestyle and
The image.
the image. You love the image of it.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
Hey. Don't we all? You know, it's been 30 minutes now. We're really clawing at straws, I think, Gaff.
I think when you talk like that, that makes the podcast unenjoyable to listen to.
Gaff, did you just hear yourself? I think when you talk like that, that makes the podcast unenjoyable.
That is clawing at straws.
Okay. What should we do?
One last thing that's going on in your life.
Oh, okay. I've got nothing going on in my life. I've got this and working out.
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky fucking blinders.
There you
You're
go.
dead right. Massive part of my life right now, actually. Massive part. Peaky
Loving it.
fucking blinders. Yeah.
Would you recommend it?
Would recommend. By order of the Peaky fucking blinders. Watch it. Yeah. It's terrible, really, in my opinion. Actually, there's things like that. Gangster movies, gang movies. You end up idolising the wrong people. But it is cool, isn't it, the way they film it and stuff. But you are there gawking at people who fucking kill people, and it's not ideal. It's not really the best role models. Obviously, there are certain characteristics of these gangsters which are admirable. Brothers,
You came to
brothers,
dinner. You came to dinner wearing a waistcoat last night, didn't you?
and a flat coat. Yeah, but in all these sort of movies, you do end up, and I always think that when, like, I'm trying to think of other things.
Well, it's
pretty much only gangster ones, really, isn't it? Gang movies like
Blue Story.
Blue Story did quite a good job.
You admire them, you mean?
Well, you do end up. You're thinking, oh, that's cool. Fucking what is it? Top Boy. Everyone watches it and they, oh, it's really cool. It's not that cool. But you're watching it and you're going, that's quite cool, isn't it? Blue Story did with Bratman, isn't it? They did it the other way, which I thought was better. But
yes,
but probably not as well received. I don't think it was as well received.
I suppose it's probably element of drama, isn't it?
All the Guy Ritchie gangster movies. The Gentleman. The Gentleman's sick, isn't it? The Gentleman. But it's wrong.
It's only wrong because it may promote certain behaviours, but
it's a movie.
Exactly, it's a movie. It's like it's a book. Like you wouldn't turn a book off. Can you not allowed to write about anything wrong?
Yeah, you're right. It's only with things like. Yeah, true, and it's just entertainment, isn't it? But speaking of things not being allowed to promote, I think I heard on the news, and I might be wrong. I really don't want to. So we'll take this with a pinch of salt. But I don't know if they're in the thoughts of making it illegal or have made it illegal to advertise SUVs, like high emission SUVs, like smoking. Like you can't advertise smoking because it's just simply bad for the planet. So they go, you can't advertise that anymore.
Wow,
Yeah,
that would be cool.
and it might be an accident because if you think about it, when was the last time you saw a big SUV like a Hummer or something?
I've never ever. I don't think I've ever seen an advert for them though.
Land Rover?
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Land Rover advert.
I have.
Recently?
I don't know recently.
Yeah.
My other thing that it was sort of, I mean, there was a pathway if we wanted to steer the conversation in the pathway, but I might just get to the ending and start there.
What?
From the Peaky Blinder thing and the influence on movies and things
Biggie fucking blinders.
to now,
Say it like that. Biggie fucking blinders.
Biden declaring a gun epidemic
What?
in America.
Has he?
Why are you acting sort of? What does that mean to you?
I haven't seen
to
it.
you to go what?
Well, that's quite big, isn't it? For the president to claim that there's an epidemic.
Yes.
It's quite big.
Yes.
I know this much about
Between-
politics, but I know
Between
that's big.
the day of the shooting in Georgia of the predominantly Asians, and then I think a 6-person shooting 1 week later, there were 850 shootings in between.
What?
Yeah. And of those 850, I don't want to say that high, but maybe like 100 to 250 died.
Well, so what? So
in
he's
1 week.
So he's looking to change the laws and stuff then?
Well, I don't know. I think it's a step forward, isn't it? Step in the right direction.
Well, he has. He wouldn't just announce that and then nothing happen.
Well, I don't think you can happen like that, so I presume it's a step forward.
Yeah, there must be a plan behind it.
I'm sure there is some reason and
What, was it
idea
just-
of him saying that.
It wasn't
Yeah.
just like a tweet or something that he did.
No, it was a speech or something, and he was speeching. He said, "We are in an epidemic."
Rightly so. Really,
What
isn't
is an epidemic?
it is a deadly disease. It's a disease. It's a deadly disease.
Isn't that pandemic?
Pandemic's worldwide. Epidemic is
Located.
epicenter.
And what's the other word for located? Like
Condensed. Specific. Something along those lines, isn't it?
No, yeah. Centered. No. Specific to maybe. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. But we're a podcast, so we can't spend too long on that.
But like an epicenter, an earthquake.
I do know that. Yeah.
But don't quote me on it at the end of the day.
So
we're as you know, we're the channel best known for saying stuff as if we know that it's real.
But if we're now gonna backtrack the pathway I was gonna take to get to that Biden thing.
Yeah.
It was about how we learned in psychology, like violence, like, well, simply put, you're 100% more likely to shoot a gun if you've got a gun.
But
then it was like the
I've got one.
things we learned in psychology about, like,
I've got one in my head.
just the exposure of
I've got one
just
in my
seeing
head.
a gun after just.
I've got one in my head.
Shut the fuck up.
I've got a study in my
Just
head.
seeing a gun and seeing a weapon, it makes you more likely to shoot it than if you didn't see it.
I've got a study in my head.
Go on.
It was those group of men, 2 groups of men, one assembling a game, mousetrap I think it was,
Yeah.
and one assembling a toy gun.
Yeah, you're right.
And then
Keep going.
the group who assembled a toy gun
Yeah.
scored considerably higher in the violence test.
So, yeah, the violence test was, as a group, one by one you'd go in and there was a glass of water
Yes.
on the table, and one by one the man would go in and the person said
And
to
that's
the
why I
man,
make a good joke, because I couldn't remember that bit.
says the man, you can put in however much chili you want to put in the water, however much you want to put in for the next man, next man has to drink it and he won't know how much you put in. And the men that assembled a gun prior to being asked this, compared to the men that assembled the mousetrap game, put in considerably lot more amount of chili in the glass for the next person. They were seeing evil just because they were exposed.
Yeah. I mean, obviously
Obviously, it's
we
chili,
can
it's
delve
not-
into validity, couldn't we?
It's not killing a person.
Into the realms of validity. Is it really a test of violence? Who knows? Because I would put chili in anyone's drink. I'm not that violent, but I think it'd be
But
fine.
how much would you put in? That's the question.
I put a very hefty amount in yours.
So
I'm
we've
not
got
violent. That was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
So yeah, that's quite cool. But so going back to it was you watching Peaky Blinders and admiring them.
Peaky fucking blinders.
Admiring them. If you had a gun, you might go out. It's just, you know.
If I had a gun, I probably wouldn't go out and shoot it after watching Peaky.
Well, you might if you had an airsoft rifle or something.
Yeah, true.
And you might go shoot cans in the woods,
Yes.
and all of a sudden you become desensitised to pulling a trigger.
And there goes desensitisation, isn't it?
Simple step of desensitisation.
We live in a world of desensitisation, and we're living in a
Not necessarily a bad thing though.
this, by the way.
What?
The marks on there.
Yeah.
Are the logo shape.
Yeah.
You never realised that before, did you?
No, I knew that.
They didn't.
I did know that, Oscar.
I never knew it. So, by order of the Peaky fucking blinders. By order.
Okay, I guess from the
How did we get there?
well, I sort of backtracked how I got there.
Well, we were talking. Well,
It wasn't that hard because I said, what's going on in your life right now?
yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
Peaky Blinders. Biden. That was it.
Okay, well, one last thing. Do you want to round it off? What's going on in your life that you want to tell anyone about?
Really thinking about cutting my hair off.
Come on. You fucker. Actually.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
Yeah, it
actually.
did.
Did
Give
it?
it. Yeah, it did. On my little knuckle.
I think that's probably all we've got time for, and
we got literally probably about 5 minutes. Let's
really squeeze and blow out a stone now, mate.
Nah,
don't say
trying
that.
to squeeze
Don't-
water out of a lump of chalk.
Don't
Chorus.
put it down, because I think that will then make people watching it go, yeah, maybe.
I didn't put anything down. You did.
Don't put it down.
You did. I didn't.
I know, and I said don't do that.
Okay.
So I'm saying don't do that. Anyway,
I just want one last fact. One last thing that's coming out of your life right now.
nothing's happening in my life. My life, and
You're not watching anything.
I'm not watching anything. I can't watch series. I literally cannot watch them.
Watching a movie recently, mate.
Everest.
I can't. Physically can't be bothered to say that.
Yeah,
Alright, so,
I can't be bothered to talk about it.
So yeah, Everest. If you want to watch it, Luca recommends.
I'd watch it ish. I would watch it. It wasn't. I wouldn't watch it again anytime.
God, you were
soon.
raving about it last night.
Yeah, it's good, but I wouldn't watch it.
After a few of them.
Anyway,
By order of the Peaky fucking blinders.
I'm just gonna say that next week we're gonna have a Q&A on Friday for our podcast, pure, unedited, raw version Q&A.
Yeah, yes, true. Actually,
So stay tuned on our Instagram. We'll put it on our story, and you can send in some questions, and we'd love to answer them. And we can go for as long as we need. Should we make the claim that we will answer every single question? Every single question you send in, we'll answer.
The point. So we normally do Q&As on.
Bored already. You give so much backstory.
Shut up. We normally do Q&As as little videos, and because of that, we never get to answer all of them, which is a shame, bloody shame. And they're fucking butt pain to edit as well. So we're going to do it in a podcast next week. So what I'd like to do is comment questions that you want us to answer.
Yeah.
Or DM us. Or wait for the story and ask us. We're basically going to do a pure, unedited, answering every single question that is asked. Every single one. Wow. Unless they're seriously inappropriate.
Okay, mate. Really.
I just like talking.
Yeah, mate.
I like talking on the
No one's going to have
podcast.
watched this
I like
far.
podcasts.
I
Yeah, we had the
guarantee
fucking laters will be.
No one will be this
The
far.
laters will be.
Thank you all for coming. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to watch more. Hope everyone has a really good weekend. Love you all.
Hope everyone has a really, really good weekend. Love you all with the Ho Twins. By all of the Ho Twins. Arrivederci. Mwah.